Hi there, I'm Samantha Brownlee, licensed realtor and guide to Vancouver Island living. Today I'm tackling a common myth in real estate. The highest offer always wins. Or does it? You might think that when it comes to buying or selling a home, the highest offer price is a guaranteed winner, but that's not always the case. So let me break down why. Of course, price matters. I can tell you that every seller I have met with has wanted to ensure that no money was left behind on the sale of their largest asset, and rightfully so. Who doesn't want the best return on their investment? But when you're selling a home, there's often more to consider than just the number on that offer. So let me share with you about the other factors that sellers and their agents might be considering when choosing the best offer. One big factor is the money. Where is it coming from? Do you need lending? Imagine you have two offers. One is higher, but comes from a buyer who's relying on a complicated mortgage approval process. The other offer is slightly lower, but it comes from a buyer who's included a pre-approval letter with solid financing. Sellers might choose the more secure option because it means less risk of the deal falling through. And for most sellers, every day matters. So they are likely to avoid tying their property up for a chance of getting lending when they have proof of lending being available, even if it means at a lower price. Next up are conditions or terms of the offer. A higher offer might be packed with conditions like subject to financing, inspection, or even the sale of the buyer's current home. These conditions can slow down or complicate the process. On the other hand, a lower offer with fewer conditions or terms might appeal to sellers looking for a quicker, smoother transaction. Let's talk about buyer flexibility. Sometimes it's not just about the money, but about timing. Maybe the seller needs a longer possession date because they're waiting on their next home to be finished construction. Or maybe they need to move quickly for a job relocation. A buyer who is flexible with possession dates or even offers a possible rent-back option for the seller can stand out, even if their offer price isn't the highest. Believe it or not, there's also the emotional side of selling. We are all human, and many times a seller may have a deep attachment to their home and may even be swayed by a heartfelt letter from a buyer who shares their vision for the property. While it's not always a deciding factor, personal connections can sometimes tip the scales in favor of an offer that resonates emotionally with the seller. I've seen this unfold so many times that I have found myself reading the letters prior to showing them to sellers and asking if they want to be swayed emotionally or not in this decision. This experience has led me to always encourage my buyers to enclose a letter with their offer, and especially if they aren't able to compete on price, in the case where more than one offer has been submitted to a seller. Finally, the reputation of the buyer's agent can play a role. Sellers want to work with agents they trust will communicate well and get the deal done. If a buyer's agent is known for being difficult or unreliable, it might make the seller think twice about accepting their offer, even if it's the highest one. So, as you can see, there's a lot more that goes into choosing the best offer than just the price. Sellers often consider factors like financing conditions, flexibility, and sometimes even emotional connection when making their choice. Whether you're buying or selling, it's important to look at the whole picture. So, if you're thinking about making a move, I'm here to guide you through the process. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments. See you next time.